Ferrets are not the easiest pets to keep. They are absolute escape artists. They will try and get out of anywhere, and if you're keeping them inside your house, you're going to have to do a really good job of ferret proofing all of the nooks and crannies they might get into. Otherwise they could end up inside your drywall of your house, or, you know, escaping to the outside and they're gone forever.
No!
You also need to be aware that diet is extremely important for ferrets, much more so than cats or dogs, and if you introduce the wrong things into their diet it can have serious health consequences and even cause death. Vet bills are not going to be the cheapest either, because they are classed as exotic pets and therefore a specialist category in terms of veterinary training. Ferrets do sleep for up to 18 hours a day, which is fantastic in terms of manageability, but when they're awake, they are absolute chaos. As cute as they are, they have an aroma. I like it, personally. I'm not sure I'd want it in my house. So if you are going to keep ferrets and you're going to keep them in your house, make sure you do a sniff test before you set your heart on them. Ferrets have an extremely effective digestive system. It takes 4 hours for food to get from one end to the other fully processed. And because of that, they need to poop regularly, about every 2 to 3 hours. So there's going to be a lot of poop to clean up. They also like to drag their bum along the carpet once they've had a poop. So there's that. The most important point is ferrets live in bonded pairs or groups. They've actually had sociability bred into them when they were domesticated from weasels, so that farmers could keep them in groups as working animals. So if you're not going to get more than one ferret, you will have to be that bonded partner, which means dedicating around 4 hours a day of active play, interactions and cuddles every day, not just when you feel like it. So getting 2 ferrets is going to be a lot less commitment from you in terms of time-wise, personally. My ferrets are very cuddly and snuggly. They can be a bit nippy sometimes. Not all ferrets will be this way. You get out of ferrets what you put into them, basically, and if you're willing to spend a lot of time bonding with them and putting up with quite a few bites and nips, and they're just showing love, but it's painful sometimes. Ow. So just be aware, you won't just get a ferret off a shelf and have them be like this. This takes a lot of work and time and commitment, doesn't it? And we are here 24/7 with live chats at 10 AM and 6 PM UK time every day, apart from Friday evenings. So pop by if you've got any more questions. We are always here to help. There's loads of ferret people in the community, in the chat as well, so there'll always be someone to answer your questions.